Welcome to the Bisexual Queer Alliance Chicago YouTube channel. My name is AUGGIE Rodriguez. I am the current president of the board of directors here at Bqac, as we affectionately like to call the organization. So, before we get into the meat of our video today, and why you're here today, I just wanted to give you a quick, brief history about the organization, how we started, and where we're at today. So, we were founded by our co-founders Michael Boza and Edna Grown back in 2010. But before that all started, they met in 2008 at a bi discussion group led by Noel Spain. There was this yearning in their heart to go ahead and do something and be able to pretty much create a space for the bi and queer community. They felt like there was not enough programming, not enough resources for the bi and queer community. So they became the pioneers that they are today and started Bqac in 2010. Furthermore, thanks to our 2015 executive leadership at the time, we applied for 501c3 status to become a legit non-for-profit. Ed and Mikey, they had started two core programs that are still with us today. They started Bi Movie Night and Bi Discussion Group, which we still have today. Fast forward a couple years later, and in 2020, we're in the pandemic, so we had to pivot from in-person events to virtual. Bi Movie Night and Bi Discussion Group would be part of those virtual events. Eventually, in 2021, we would add Bi Men's Group, yoga, and mental health workshops as a gamut of resources and programs that we added to our virtual programming that are still running today. In 2022, what we've added to our virtual programming is Bi Women's Group and our Queer Book Club. We're still running all these different programs virtually, but now that we're in 2022, we find ourselves pivoting into a hybrid approach where we still have those core programs virtually, but we're also meeting up in person as well. The first in-person event that we kicked off this year was our board meet and greet back in May at Montrose Beach, which was really awesome. We got to meet 20 of our members, which was really cool. We also did the first thing that we've ever done in the history of the org. We became part of Pride Fest, and we did that in Springfield in May, which was really cool. We ended up having a really good time. It was raining that day, but all in all, it was a good time. A vast majority of the demographic there was queer youth, so that warmed my heart to see that, and a lot of them being there for their first Pride Fest. So yeah, we're also expanding Pride Fest as well to here to Chicago and also Arlington Heights this year. We're also doing a lot of other different programming. We had a sober meetup that we met up at Eli T Bar in Andersonville in June for Pride Month. In July, we're going to be doing a hybrid event both at Center on Halstead and virtually via Zoom, because sadly we lost our co-founder Edna Grown last July, so we're going to be showing a little documentary and celebrating his life that way. So you should definitely check it out, whether you're on Zoom or in person. Another thing we're going to be doing is celebrating our 12th year anniversary in October. Back in 2020, when I first joined the board, I helped create a documentary about our first 10 years as an org, and it was just beautiful, and I plan on presenting that at this year's anniversary, and you'll see that documentary as well if you're on the channel later on this year, sometime in October. But with that being said, what you could expect from this channel is we're going to be covering our event programming. We're going to also be doing interviews with bisexual and queer individuals that have topics that may interest you. So feel free to put in the comments what kind of topics you would like to know more about, and we could find those individuals to interview based on their own life experience and have that recorded so that you can use this as a resource for yourself. And then we're also going to be interviewing our partners. But yeah, excited for what the org is going to be doing through this channel and how you can find out more about our programming. So if you haven't already, definitely give us a like on Facebook. You can follow us on Meetup. Make sure you like this video today if it's given you some meaningful impact. Comment below and make sure to subscribe. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.